Welcome back to another episode of Yes, Crispin really just said did.
Oh, Shima.
Right, do it again.
You're doing that again. Take
Do that
two.
again.
Go on.
Take two.
Oh.
Welcome back to another episode of Crispin really did just say that. How we doing, boys?
We're doing all right. It should be Michael. Why are you calling me out now?
Because you said you want to call me out, so let's go.
Oh.
All right.
I hope
Obviously,
you don't
people.
miss, lad. If you're taking shots at the king, you best not miss.
Shade.
Yeah, taking shades. Nah. Obviously, we're recording today, and we actually got a video recording for the first time. People.
A video.
V-I-E-O.
Production value.
You get me? It started with the ones where it was jumping. Then we got mics. After mics, now we're getting video for you for your head tops. Let's talk about Pedro's top, please.
His head top.
Let's talk about Pedro's head top.
Yeah, let's talk about my head top.
So let's talk about how this guy had us coming on for 6 and then decided to say that there was a problem with his washing machine.
Okay, so
then came back.
The thing is,
then
right?
came back with a new top.
You chat wham, you know. Man changed his top.
Listen.
And your beard looks trimmed. Your beard looks trim, bro.
Man came back looking like he's ready to go out.
Innit?
Oh, see, the thing is, right? I was all ready and I was prepared. I was ready. I had it set up and I was sitting here and I was thinking,
We're all chilling in our home clothes right now, Pedro.
I was thinking, I can smell something, so I go in the kitchen. Dinner's ready. And I was like, if I tell her I'm doing this now and she's just been making food, I'm going to get a fucking dig in the face. So I was like, boys, 2 minutes, washing machine's broke.
So you ate?
Lad, I was looking at the time and I was like, right, if I'm done by past, like that's like it's enough time for Chris to go and do his things. Sorry, boys, I had to lie to get to where I am now.
This guy. Why did you not just say? I don't understand why you just wouldn't say that.
Because you would have just been berating me.
And what, you got food on your top as well or something? What's that about? What's that situation?
Anyway, I'm full. I'm ready. Let's go.
Well, what did you eat?
Yeah, what did you eat?
I tried prawns for the first time today.
First time today or first time ever?
Am I still?
It's the same thing.
What?
It's the same thing, innit?
What, ever or today? I mean, like,
whatever.
So it's the first time you've ever had prawns?
Yeah. I always just, if you get a Chinese, I always move them because I automatically just thought like, nah, they're gonna suck. But they don't. I want to tell you, boys, they're nice.
What did you have the prawns with?
Some other stuff.
Yeah, the ball of prawns. Did you just have a ball of prawns?
Just a ball of prawns. Didn't even cook them.
Well, prawn.
Straight out the sea.
You prawn. Have you seen that film? Fucking prawn.
No.
Oh yeah. Is it District 9?
Yeah, you seen it. Jeez.
You fucking prawn.
You fucking prawn.
You fucking prawn.
You don't know what
You laughing at Crispin?
You are now listening to the Free Shades podcast with your hosts, Michael, aka Mitchum,
Hey.
Pedro, aka Shadeless, and myself, Crispin, aka Crispinian. Yo! I think that's the new one now. I'm going to keep it. So today, I guess we can begin with Drake's album. Have you heard it?
Have indeed.
Heard a few songs on it. I haven't went through the whole album.
I don't even. I think he's lying as well. I'm sure he said of it. You've heard like Tootsie Slide or something, innit?
I didn't even know that was on it, but I've already heard it. Yeah.
What do you think of Tootsie Slide?
I like Tootsie Slide.
Do you?
Yeah, I like it. Do you know? Really?
It's big.
It's catchy.
Yeah, I suppose it's catchy because of how much it's getting played with videos and stuff. But I skip it. I skip it on the album.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Landed, and I just did that.
D4L.
No, the other one.
With Future.
From LA, from Florida. Something Florida.
I'm getting this up.
I haven't got a clue, mate. How does it
From
go? Actually,
Florida with love, I think.
how does it go?
Couldn't say.
Nah, you could because you just heard it. So how does it go, Pet?
Not just here, a few hours ago.
Yeah,
but-
from Florida with love.
There we go. That's a nice one.
I
That's a
don't think I've
nice.
listened. Demons is a banger.
Banger. Banger.
I actually like all of them, to be honest. I feel like I love how the beginning of it is like it's that slow Drake, like that R&B Drake, but it's not too. Am I saying like too much or something? You're looking at me odd.
No, please carry on, mate.
Carry on, yeah.
What's going on?
Nothing.
So,
Chris,
what?
you should change your name.
To
Chris,
what?
Chris Paranoid.
He fucking did it, ladies and gentlemen. He fucking did it.
Thank you.
That goes as well, so I could. So I like how it starts with like that slow R&B Drake, but it's not like
Picking his nose on camera as well.
Hey, stop picking your nose. Chris Parra. That's the short form. Chris Parra.
Crispo, Crispy, Crispinian. Crispinian's a sick name, by the way. Like
The deadest name.
no, be honest.
In
It's
this
sick.
circle of three, it's the deadest name.
Chris Pinion. I like the old one. What was the other name we come up with? That I come up with?
Dickhead.
Yeah, that was the one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was.
Crispinian bangs. Crispinian bangs. I don't know what you're talking about. Wish you had it.
Landed bangs. I've actually been having that track on replay.
As soon as it played, oh my god! The first thing I thought of was
KMT.
pre-drinks.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's all connected though. Like KMT pre-drinks. I automatically thought I can't wait till like we got a pre going on and we can bang it out.
Hey, that's gonna get me going. Gets the people going. That's my one. I'm feeling
Talking about Drake. He might be coming onto the Liverpool scene.
Hey, he's en route, you know.
He's en route.
He's gonna be listening
to Crispin.
And he's gonna
Chris
be
Pinion.
thanks to Chris Pinion,
everybody.
aka Chris Parra, aka Crisp, aka Ngenda. Like this is.
It's all thanks to Scouse Tremz.
Yeah, but I'm saying, whoa, actually broke shit in my room. I'm saying because of so obviously Drake's got this connection with Tremz, isn't it? Like them, he's been banging Tremz already, but then because obviously Tremz put Crispin on his story. Did he send you dough?
Nah, he hasn't. You know.
Have you
requested it?
He requested for my bank details.
Imagine if your money gets lifted, that'd be hilarious.
Imagine if he lifts your money, that'd be the funniest thing.
Or he starts laundering money through his account. It was just a scam.
That would be the funniest.
It was all a scheme. It was all a scheme, man.
He's on good money. He doesn't need to do all that.
Yeah, he's on good money because he's laundering it, bro. He's laundering it through your account, like.
Nah, I've been checking my account. But yeah, what were you saying?
So as I was saying,
saying,
as I was saying, I'm trying to sound more Scouse in case Drake listens to this, so he can have an orgasm over our accents. As I was saying, because
I'm a mad one.
Because Crispin's on Trem's story, then
Trem's page,
sorry, even better. Drake sees that and he's like, "Yo, this guy's kind of funny looking. Let me check him out." Goes funny on. Looking, sorry, this guy's kind of funny. This guy's kind of funny. Sorry, I added too many words. This guy's kind of funny. And so I'm gonna
have these jokes ready, you know.
I'm gonna go on his page. See the 3 Shades podcast. Listen to it and be like, "Oi, their accents, what they talk about, I love it." And boom, we've made it. And that's what I'm saying is gonna happen. I've manifested it. It's out there in the world now. Drake is gonna be listening to 3 Shades, like more tunes for your head tap. And like, yeah, he's gonna start a song off with this. What I'm saying right now is gonna be the start of a song, okay? And it goes like this. Yeah, so
what?
No, don't you gotta let me do the intro. It's gonna get lifted and put on a Drake album, and you know what I mean? Yeah, so yeah, it's mad. Yeah, Drake's been on the Scouse scene, innit? It's crazy. He's got them bangers though. Still. Mum. Yeah, the Drake. Oh, why did you laugh? I was gonna. That's where the song started. Mum, have you heard the Drake? And then it goes boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and then that's.
Madness. Anyway, shout out Scouse Tremz. Keep doing
Scouse
what you're doing.
Trapping. I want to call it now though. I'm expecting Drake to get Tremz on a song 100%, and then that's when it'll all begin. And it's that's where it will all begin for the world to start looking at Liverpool as just a like. You get me? Like they'll start. I've seen that there's like these American people on YouTube starting to like. Obviously they were probably doing it before Drake, but I think it's probably increasing now that there's going to be more people doing like reaction videos to Tremz' songs and stuff. Which obviously them reaction videos bring it to a wider group kind of thing. So as soon as that happens as well, then like all because I think Liverpool's full of people doing music and acting and like doing all different type of doing bits. You get me? But it's just the thing of like we're not one of the cities that get looked at like that. Do you get me? Like, but
it's good recognition because obviously I feel like that scene's been going on for a minute. Like I know Tremz has been grinding for a minute as well, and then like there's all over the scene. I think it's time. Do you know what I mean? And Drake's always this guy. Like I remember when he flipping elevated Dave. And he had Skepta on his album. Bro, this guy gave a whole flipping like track to Skepta on his album. Like that's a mad thing. He'll probably do the same thing with Tremz, or he'll do a drill track with Tremz defo if it's not already been done.
Hopefully it blows up.
Yeah, and then Scousers. I mean, because I've even seen on Crispin's favorite app, TikTok, that people have been doing like something like an accent challenge, and like Scousers have been saying things in their accents, and like people are like, oh my god, I love the sound, and I'm like, since when? Like people have been terrorizing, like saying they don't like it for time, and then all of a sudden Drake says he likes it, so everyone likes it, and then Drake's gonna start doing a Scouse accent. I reckon Drake's gonna be our friend, just putting it out there. He's gonna be our friend. Yeah, he's gonna jump on three
shades.
He's gonna jump on 3 shades. And then that's it. That's when we're elevated, and Crispin's gonna get hella nervous and start stuttering. So Drake, yeah. So can I call you Aubrey? Aubrey. So.
Hey, listen. It can all happen. Let's remember that Drake has a BBK tattoo on his arm as well.
Soon about to be 3SP tattoo, or just 3S.
3SP.
3 shades.
3 shades.
You'll
just have like
a new fucking brand for us. Tesp. Let's start launching some hoodies.
Tesp.
What does Tesp mean?
To the viewers now. I mean.
No. You spelled it wrong.
I just said it.
Say it again.
Go on, Tesp. Go on.
T3SP. The 3 Shades podcast. Tesp.
Oh, 3 backwards.
Oh yeah.
Wasted fucking talent. Anyway, moving on.
I'd fund the podcast and just have Tess. Or just have 3S.
3S?
3 Shades.
Yeah. Sweet.
This guy said Tess.
Yeah, that's true as well.
And he's going to test.
I spoke to Tristan about this actually. Mitch, are you on to KSI's music?
I've been on. Obviously, he's been dropping like tracks jokingly for years, but then he's actually bringing out serious stuff. So it's not something I listen to.
He's recently brought out a track called Houdini with Swarms and Tion Wayne, which is, one of them.
Why is it one of them?
Because it's all right, but I don't want to admit it because he's a YouTuber.
Oh, nah, I think it's fair. Like, because you gotta realize loads of people come from YouTube, like, who do music now professionally. Do you know what I mean? Or come from them type of apps. Do you get me? I mean, it's usually pop people like, Justin Bieber and Shawn Mendes and all that. But like, so you can do it from YouTube. Technically, Michael Aria from YouTube. It's one of them. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just don't.
He's an actual YouTuber. Like, he started off playing FIFA, and he's built his way up. He's built his own empire.
Well, it's not, so I guess it's not more like he started off as a gamer, because I feel like most artists start on YouTube nowadays anyway. Like, it's not a thing of like there's channel AKA or MTV based that people are focused on. So everyone's really a YouTuber when you think about it. Like, they're just dropping things on YouTube, innit? So he was a gamer.
And then also, I feel like everyone wants to do music. Unless you do music, like even footballers, like want to do music. Look at the Liverpool squad. You got Firmino, who's like constantly playing, singing on the keys. Chamberlain, yeah, Chamberlain bangs music. Like he loves music. Obviously, he's always banging songs. I think he can play a couple of things, and yeah, like their man all love music. So, and then obviously, yeah, I just feel like. I know a lot of athletes want to do music, and I feel like YouTubers, it's the same thing. So once you've reached a certain level and something, like KSI was like one of the biggest YouTubers, the most subscribers. He's done the whole gamer thing. They've done all the YouTube challenges. It's like, cool, what else can I do? And it's like, music, why not? It's just, bro, it's another revenue, but it's probably something that they enjoy as well. So you don't want to take away from it. But it's not something I listen to. I feel like just because the first stuff he brought out was like, banter, like it was just jokes.
It was.
So
I think you should give a listen to Houdini.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
It's an alright track.
I remember hearing something and I didn't realize it was him, and I was like, oh, this actually sounds alright. But it's just one of them ones that is. It just depends for me. It's like the whole what's his name? Who done Barking?
Rams.
I didn't know whether that was serious or not.
Why?
Did you hear that live?
Yeah, and capital, whatever it was. Yeah, that was a mad thing. But I didn't know whether that track was serious or not. Like, it bangs. Like I know whenever I'm out, like, and I'm litty, like I'll be like, yeah, my thing. But I didn't know whether it's serious. Like, the remix, the what's his name, O'Shea or what? What's his name?
I know. Yeah, I think
my is different to your. Like, was that serious or not?
I think it started off as like a little video that he put up, and then because
a joke, didn't it?
I don't know about a joke because he actually is a singer. He sings like, but then he I think he dropped it as a little cover kind of thing, and then obviously it kind of took off, and then he thought, let me make it into a proper thing, because he actually does have vocals. He's wavy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it turns out that he's wavy, and like turns out KSI maybe this, like you saying, this tune's kind of sick. And then like with Rams, like that tune bangs. So it's like, it's just weird for me because I'm like, I'm not too sure what you're doing. Like, because obviously my journey through the music industry, it's like, there's things which have happened, which I'm like, doors have been closed purposely by certain people. And it's like, jarring when like, if someone does it for a joke and like smashes it, it's like, that's annoying. Like one of my pet peeves, and this is going to sound controversial, is them like soldiers' wives or them, them big choirs that always get number ones. Yeah, it's for charity, so I don't bang it because it's like, it's for charity, like, we want to raise money for it. It's sick, that's what I want to do. But at the same time, it's like, you got to realize, like, some people, like, put their lives towards music and won't get, and like talent and everything, and won't get a single glimpse. But then people can kind of do things for banter. Maybe that wasn't the best example because it's for a good cause.
It wasn't.
It's for a good cause, but it's like the point of it is like, because then same with X Factor, you get these joke acts that go on it, and it's like they'll get recognition for it. It's like, but you man are just doing it for jokes, and you've got recognition. Like, at least the people for charity are doing it for a great cause. Do you get me? They're doing it to help people. Like, yeah, it might be a bit peak that they can get a number one without even flipping trying, but it's for charity, so you back it, of course. But there's some people who do it for jokes, and so when these people release tracks, I'm kind of thinking, are you doing this seriously? Because if you are, then cool, I'll back it because you're trying your thing. You get me? But then if you're doing it for jokes, it's jarring because it's like, you're doing this for jokes, but you're getting mad recognition for it. Michael, rant over.
Fuck me.
Nah, I get what you're saying, but I guess for me and you, we're gonna see differently to things, like to this, because obviously I'm not in the music industry, but I guess it's the same for like say all these people that have been training all their life for boxing, and then KSI tries to do boxing, and KSI tries to do boxing and get on TV straight away. You get me? Because of this video's coming out. So what are you laughing at? Like,
bro, every time I say something, lad, you just don't listen to it. It's like you don't want to listen to me. I even backed you then. You said, because I'm not in the music industry, and I was like, yes. Basically, like, I was looking for the fist bump. I was like, yeah, bro. Like, you're going to make it. This guy just carried on talking over me like I wasn't even here. Yes, like,
talking over you. You didn't. What did you say? Yes.
I said yet. You said I wouldn't know because I'm not in the music industry, and I was like yet, as in like you will be, bro.
And then
you will be, bro.
Talking,
and you just kept on talking. I was like,
I didn't hear it.
Yeah,
it's hard. It's hard to hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know what? I'll go like this. I'll face you so I can see what's happening. All right, so I guess.
You get so pissed when you do that, you know.
Does it all the time, lad. Does it in real life when we're speaking? Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I've not been feeling the best today. Yeah, it was mad. Yeah, talking shit over me. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of down today. Hey, do you know on this TikTok? Oh. So this guy replies to me faster on TikTok DMs than on WhatsApp, lad. That's not even a lie.
TikTok star.
TikTok.
Tic-tac-toe.
Oh, it was a joke.
No, it wasn't. You got it wrong.
As you were saying, Crispin.
Dead people. Dead banter. Don't get why you can't go with something. Oh no, I think he got it mixed up. Yeah, no, I think he did. Bro. Call yourself a comedian. Jeez.
No one calls themselves a comedian here.
You, dude?
I don't.
He calls himself a comedian.
I'm just agreeing with what you said. I'm done.
You're saying, go on, KSI was boxing or something.
Like, obviously, people have like trained for time for boxing, but KSI starts boxing and gets on TV straight away, kind of thing. Yeah. He's got no skill or nothing, and then even manages to get like a rematch kind of thing again on TV, obviously because he's big, whatever. But like from someone like me who, sorry, yes, I agree with you too, Ped. Yes, yeah. So
what? I'm laughing at Christian with the water bottle. That was funny. Go on.
Yeah, because.
What are you crying for, mate?
Basically,
because this is gonna be on video.
Because I'm not in it. For me, it's kind of like if someone starts something or starts a song or just does it and then out of a whim blows up. To me, I see it and just feel like, oh, raw. But obviously, because I'm not involved in it, to me, like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I've tried so like this long to try and do whatever, and then these people are just done it quickly and then smashed it, like. So from the outside, you just like,
you'd be vexed, calm, lad. I feel like you'd be vexed.
I mean, okay, see, like for instance, like say me, I was doing TikTok. For those who don't know, I do TikTok. Okay, for like,
no wait, what's your name on it, bro?
It's Crispinian if you haven't followed, but I was doing TikTok for I'm not long, but like say a month before George jumps on it. And then he does the back thing, and now my guy's on. Yeah, he's on 60,000 followers. To me, no,
he's on 60,000 followers.
Yeah, 100. But for me, I'm gassed for him. Like I'm not feeling the type of way about it.
Are you sure? There's a little part. There's a little part.
You sound and you look like you're a bit.
Yeah. There's a little part.
Nah, there's no part. To be honest,
George, if you're listening to this, go watch the video. Look how he's talking.
Yeah, look.
Shout out, Pingers.
Back smacking George, that's his new name.
It makes a horrible sound, that, you know.
Yeah, it's nasty.
It's disgusting.
Yeah,
nah, but it's sick though. But yeah, like for me,
Chris was like, don't talk about my friend like that.
Nah, for me, I was gassed for him. Do you get me? Like, so but I guess obviously because I wasn't doing it for that.
I'm gassed for my friend.
No, don't talk about my friends.
Oh no, he's my friend. I'm not jealous.
No, he's my uni friend.
Oh, holy friend George. Oh,
George.
George has got a trick with his back. Oh,
shout out Bingers.
Teach me how to do that, George. Oh,
shout. Be famous, George.
Oh, I want to be famous too, George. Oh.
I'm gassed at the content I'm producing. I think that's why maybe I'm not like feeling the type of way. Maybe like.
Ooh, shit then. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, my content's sick still. Do you get me? Nah, you are a little bit like envious. There's no way. There's no
famous still.
You are famous, but there's no way you can't be the tiniest bit envious. Like you've been smashing it with the Tremz thing, and then with
you've been working hard, like
all of you've been working hard.
Didn't you say a month? That's a long time, you know.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not envious about it because it hasn't been that long anyway. Like See, because I'm just doing it for fun. I don't know how we got here anyway, but
because you were saying basically, you were saying about KSI and the boxing, and I was saying you'd be vexed if you was a boxer who's been boxing the whole life and just wants, all of a sudden this guy, and the fight's ridiculous, like it's not even serious, and these men are getting more views than him. But then you could say exactly, because then you could say that about McGregor and Floyd, yeah. You can say that about them. Do you know what I mean? Like, really and truly, that it's but obviously not as much because they're both professional fighters. But then still, it's still a bit of a joke fight because it's like, well, obviously because Floyd's a professional boxer and Conor's like he's MMA, so yeah, he's technically he's fluent, should I say? Yeah, he did. Like he's fluent in different fighting styles, but like still, like he wasn't, obviously he's not a professional boxer. Like Mayweather's arguably one of the best boxers in boxing. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's just a bit of a mixed match. As in, if you put Floyd in an octagon, he'd probably get his head spun. Do you get me?
When they gonna do that? Wasn't that like?
That's what I'm saying. They were, but I don't think Floyd's stupid enough to do that.
I don't think Floyd will ever get in an octagon.
Nah, never. It'd be so stupid if he done that, lad. He'd get his head spun. Like he'd just get grappled, lad. Do you know what I mean? Like that, and that's it. Or he'd get kicked in the flipping jaw, lad. He's done. Like, do you know what I mean? But in terms of the boxing ring, like he's king. Do you get me? So it was like, it's stupid because Conor's a fighter, but like it's just he's never gonna win. Do you get me? It's just all for the show, but hey, they got their money, so you got to do them. Same with KSI and that. But it's like, yeah, it's peak if you've been working at it. Not so much the Floyd kind of thing, but more so the KSI thing. You've been working your whole life, and you just see these, man. It was like, hey, should we create this beef and have a fight? I'd be vexed, and that's why I get vexed with them. Any act
making music.
Yeah, they do it for a joke, lad, and it's just like there are good examples, and I can't think of them. Like, oh yeah, flipping Rebecca Black, lad, Friday. Like, are you on smoke, lad? Jarring.
But didn't she just make the one song?
But bro, that was everywhere, and like
I swear she got bullied in school and she had to leave after that.
But no, that's lie. But like I'm saying, like that song was like a piss take,
you just laugh, lad?
No.
You did, I heard you.
That song's a piss take, lad, and like it's vexing, lad.
Yeah, but I mean, say KSI, he's been doing music for time, hasn't he? Like, technically, he has been. He says he's been like practicing in his room bare and stuff. So it's just a matter of.
But that's why I'm 50-50, because he started off as a joke, like it was a joke thing, the music, but then now it's serious. It's weird.
He's got a lot of features, like Lil Baby, Rick Ross.
He's Bezzies with flipping JME. Like he had tunes come out with JME years ago.
He had videos with JME as well, like Crossbar Challenge. He had JME, so I think they're all good mates. I think Jamie's actually part of the side, man.
Oh, is he?
I doubt that.
I swear.
Is that a Pedro fact or?
Yeah. Next
Pedro fact
question. Jesus Christ.
I mean, he's part of.
Actually, you know what? Actually, talking about that. Remember when I showed you about the picking 10 people? Eh?
Yeah.
No, come on, speak up.
Go on.
Speak up.
What? I am?
I shown you. It was on Daily Mail.
I shown you.
Come on, tell me.
Who's I shown you?
Pedro, you were right.
I ain't saying shit.
Go on, no.
Nah, we've got to.
No, you man didn't say sorry to me.
We did.
Fuck you. That's
Wait, what do we say?
About the 5G thing?
What about the? Yeah, we did apologize.
Not on a pod. It's a bit different.
Yeah, we did. We did apologize on the pod.
Okay.
Was that it?
Yeah.
What were you basing your thing on?
No. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm here waiting.
I can't remember if you apologized or not, but.
Check it. Episode 2, we did. We came back and said.
Cool.
Well, to be fair, Pedro didn't, so you don't need to.
Yeah, you're not getting one from me.
I'll apologize, Ped. You were right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right. I haven't been wrong since 1999.
Is that when you was born?
I was born in 96, dummy.
96?
99 then? Was you wrong before then?
What do you mean, why?
Why?
Date?
Because I was wrong in 99. Are you
about,
stupid?
About what? What were you wrong about in 99?
I can't remember. I was fucking stupid.
So why that date? How do you know that was the last time you was wrong?
Oh yeah, you could have been wrong when you were months old.
Yeah.
You man are dead at comedy. Dead.
No.
Dead. Fully
No.
dead.
No, that was just the
dead.
all. That was just the all.
I might pack all this in.
Man said 99 and was like, how is that funny? 99. What about that date is hilarious?
How are you laughing at that?
Man said 99 like that. Funny.
And we were supposed to like laugh out loud.
Like,
And
No,
just...
you ain't supposed to laugh. You're just supposed to move past it, not question it. Why
He
would
doesn't
you
know
question
what to
it?
say. He doesn't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
He's sweating.
Saying I'm sweating doesn't make me sweating. Idiot.
It doesn't make me sweating.
What's funny about that?
You said, talk about sweating doesn't make me sweating.
Yeah.
What?
Talking about sweating doesn't make me sweating. Bro, what English is that?
Doesn't make me sweating.
Bro.
You actually don't hear what's wrong with that? No.
No.
About sweating doesn't make me sweating. Bro. Talking
Michael
about
said-
sweating doesn't
Yeah,
make
go
me
on, say-
sweating.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Oh,
Really, man?
You're in denial. You're in denial, bro.
How am I in the... Mate,
Talking about sweating
talking
doesn't
about sweating doesn't make me sweating. Yeah.
you idiot, bro. Like, pick tense.
You man is stupid. You man is so stupid.
No,
You know that,
no.
don't you? Yous are so stupid.
Talking about sweating doesn't make me sweating.
Alright, move past it. I'm over it. It's boring.
Oh my God, Ped.
Oh my god.
It's fucking so boring.
Oh my.
Hey, Michael, have you played Fortnite recently?
I play it. I play it every night.
Do you actually?
COD FIFA or Fortnite. People try to get me on Monopoly, but I haven't jumped on it yet. Oh, Crash Bandicoot. I got Crash on my Switch.
Monopoly, the board game?
So you can get it on like Xbox. You can get it on loads of things. But like, yeah, you can get Monopoly. But like, everyone's on it. Apparently, it's a thing.
Do you have an Xbox?
Xbox, PS, and Switch.
Oh, I forgot. Silver Spoon.
No. No.
Michael's face went so straight.
I just like my gaming. That's it. Silver Spoon.
The flipping Fortnite. Did you watch Travis Scott's show performance?
It was lit. Like, honestly, yeah, it made me realize I'd probably enjoy going to a Travis Scott concert. Like, it was sick.
I don't get it. Like, were you looking up and he was up there, or was it like a cinematic thing?
You know the video on YouTube?
No.
Okay, so it's pure like interactive. Like, basically it starts off with like Astro World like coming into view, like this planet just coming in the sky, and then like he flew off the planet and he was just massive, like in the middle of the Fortnite map, and you were like loads of different things happen. One point you're underwater, one point you're flying in the air. Like, there was loads of stuff going on, but like obviously I was bored there for like the music and that, and like this is my thinking. Like, obviously it was short, it was like what 15-20 minutes long, but and so it was just the bangers. But like, it was sick. Like, I was like, bro, I was on Fortnite and I was jamming. I was like, this is lit. Like, it was good.
Yeah, so were you looking around? Could you move around in that? Or
Yeah,
was it
so
just like a cinematic experience?
Nah, fully interactive. You had control. Like, you couldn't shoot or nothing like that, but you could do like weird celebration things. Like, but you could run around. Like, you could run around them. You could jump in the air. Like, proper interactive. Why are you
Still shoot
smiling?
people or what?
Nah, you couldn't shoot.
He's just said, yo. Right, so
He's just said what, like?
he's literally just said you can't shoot, you can't kill no one, you just go and walk around.
I ain't listening.
Right.
Question. I asked the question and said he wasn't listening.
Because you just fucking bang on, you know. I just want the answer to the
You
question.
asked, bro. I'd stopped and then you asked the second question. I'd stopped.
Yeah. Could you move around or was it a cinematic experience? One or the other. Don't bang on about fucking something.
About the experience. Don't bang on about the experience. Say
I
less.
didn't ask about the experience.
All right. Anyway, did you find any lag? Because I heard that there was like 12 million people tuned in all at the same time. Like, was there any lag?
Nah. So basically, it was like there was 5 or 6 different times you could go on. Like, it went over 3 days. So I think there was two separate times each day that you could.
Silly question, but it's it obviously wasn't Travis on the game, was he? Like, he wasn't controlling anything.
This is what I'm saying. I reckon he's had no input at all, other than giving him permission. Maybe he had some artistic control, like, I want to have these Jordans on, and because you can buy his skin, like you can buy the skin on Fortnite. Like maybe like I want this color, maybe that. But he did not sing. He did. There's no way he had to get no motion caption, like, you know, where they put on the suits and after wait from that. I reckon this guy has just give them permission, a couple of tips on what he wants, and then money. Like, that is it. I reckon he's had barely any involvement and just made dough off it, lad.
I mean, to be fair, like, from the videos I've seen on Twitter, I felt like if Travis was to be a cartoon, that would be his show. Like, when you like even listen to his music, it just sounds like this is the type of thing that Travis would do if he was physically able to, like, in real life. It looked mad. My sister watched it a few times as well.
Bro, it's sick. You know, it genuinely made me think. But then I was like, oh, but then if I was in the Travis concert, like, maybe I wouldn't get, like, all the songs wouldn't be as banging, because obviously he only played the hits. But then I was like, it's just energy in it. So I'm like, yeah, it'd be sick. But then it's also, I'm not a fan of, like, mosh pits and that, like.
Yeah, that his shows will be full of that. I'm not big on that at all. I hate that.
No, I've seen a girl get. I was with you in Birmingham, seeing some girl get her head knocked, lad, like blood out of her nose and everything, lad. I was just like, what? Like, I don't like mosh pits, lad.
Yeah, I remember we went to see Goldlink. Me and my sister went to see Goldlink, and obviously for my sister, she's like, in a way, new to shows and live concerts and stuff. So for her, because it's still fresh, she's like, I want to go to the front. And Goldlink has some, like, I like Goldlink. He's got some hype tunes, but I would not go to the front to one of his shows. There's a lot of artists I just would not go nowhere near the crowd. I'd want to be like in the outside bit. But she's taking me in. There's all, better watch your back, I'm a maniac. Everyone's getting crazy. Oh my God, shoes gone, everything done, legs finished. I just can't do it. Like, I don't even think it's age. I just can't do mosh pits. And I remember there was this
25.
Yeah, no, 24.
No, you're not. You're older than me.
I'm 25 in July.
What date in July, Pedro?
I don't fucking know, and I don't care either. Don't tell me. Why the fuck would I want to know?
Yeah, there was this I actually thought that I thought that I was gonna get jumped by this big girl. There was this.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, honestly, like, she was a girl, right? And she was obviously
big
lesbian, but like,
why?
Why? Because she was with a girl. Like, she was all like,
makes her.
What? No, because she was all. They looked like they were in a relationship. I wasn't like.
How did they look like they were in a relationship?
Lad, it's
Honestly, no.
Okay, then.
2020,
no.
Bro.
Nah,
okay, that's
yeah.
Okay,
yeah. She might not be lesbian.
apologize.
She might be pansexual.
The views of this man,
What's pansexual?
Where you fancy pants.
We don't support the views of.
No. Pansexual is when you don't. Is that the one where you don't fancy your sex? You fall in love with their emotion.
No, that's What is
you said
that?
the word.
A different name for that, no?
Oh yeah, you
definitely won't know.
You won't know.
Why won't I know?
Because you're flipping white supremacist.
All of us.
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
White supremacist?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I back my statements.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monica, I don't believe this. Don't worry.
Mitch, I'm honest. I believe you look whiter than me. You look whiter than me.
You do know this is getting recorded on camera.
I can see you. I might have a better tan than you, noodlehead.
But anyway, this girl here.
Wait, what? Hold up a second. What? What?
Noodlehead.
Why? Oh, every time you see my hair, your mouth starts to water, lad, because you're that fat, lad. Oh, noodles.
So this.
I was expecting a bit more back and forth, but cool. Anyway.
No, it was a dead shell. Go on, Kristen. Carry on, mate.
This girl here, like, she's taller than me. She's broader than me. She's got you know what she looks like? She's dressed just like young MA.
A lesbian, apparently.
Oh my days.
Oh,
no,
young MA.
she's dressed just like young MA with the flat. She's wearing a snapback.
No lie, like, young MA's got a pretty face.
Let's go for a brief interval.
On that face, she has got a pretty face.
She's wearing a snapback.
She's got pink eyes. Carry on. Shout out younger mate.
She's wearing
Yes, you gotta appreciate. I appreciate all women, even them.
You don't think she does?
Facts, she's got like nice eyes. Facts, she got like her eyes are quite bright. Like she's got.
I've never noticed.
She's got a nice face. I don't know if she got tattoos on her face and that. Like obviously she looks like a bit like. Obviously she looks a bit mannish, but that's her style. Do you know what I mean? But she's still got a pretty face and that. She does sick music. I like the song that she got, the light skin, brown eye, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, she got a pretty face, man. Listen, appreciate girls. It is what it is. Carry on. This girl looked a little bit like younger me, and she was about to punch it head in.
She was dressed like younger me, and then my sister's out here trying to get to the front. So my sister's small.
I was gonna ask this question as well. Carry on.
She's smaller, so she's trying to get to the front, and I'm trying to squeeze in so I don't like miss her, kind of thing. Just squeeze it in, like sorry, and then she's there. And I mean, she's not huge, but she is tall and broad, and I'm trying to squeeze in, and then she turns over her shoulder, looks at me, and gives me the evilest snarl I've ever seen. Like I genuinely thought this girl's about to like punch me like in my face, like she's going to hit me. I felt it, like, you know, when you can feel the vibe. So
you backed up, innit?
I didn't back up, but like a little child, I was like, I'm just going to my sister. She's just like, the way she moved like, oh god, you do you, little kid. Like she just moved her body, and I just squeezed through. I couldn't turn anymore to see her because she's like right behind me. But like you just hearing like, hey during the show, and it's like,
you're like looking back at her. That's it. I've got a question for you. God. Question number one. If she bangs you in the face, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
I'm remembering every single move that I've learned from UFC 2. I'm gonna bang her back out.
Serious? You're gonna hit her?
I'm first. I'm gonna push her off. If she comes at me, then we're scrapping.
I'm chatting straight. You go past. She looks at you type of way, and instead of being like polite as you do, you feel a type of way back. So you're just like squeeze past, like not like you don't square up to her like what you're looking at, but like you just like, you carry on. You just carry on like.
Oh no, that's
no need to be awkward. No, because if you're in a concert, and I feel someone like it depends how it does depend how they go past. Like if they shove past me, I'm beefing them. Like
no one Crispin. Think about how Crispin is.
I reckon Crispin would have. I reckon Crispin would have tried to like do the body positions like to try and like mold his way through. He would not. He doesn't not want contact with people. To get me, so he's like.
That's literally what I'm doing. I'm pure worming my way through.
Get me?
That's
like
he's what not I'm doing.
He's not going wide shoulder like just shoving people.
I'm definitely
So you can feel when someone's trying to do that.
Yeah.
Like the best thing to do is just hand on someone's shoulder and you're like, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah, of course. Get that attention, yeah.
But he tries to get through. She looks at him a type of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you doing? And instead of doing what he done, like, oh, I'm just trying to get past, or excuse me or whatever. He's just like, why are you looking at me like that? So just goes a bit more forcefully, like through. He turns around at him, like looks at him like, what? Crispin's like, what? Bang! She hits you square in the nose, like square in the nose. Like
I'm pushing.
You're pushing.
I'm pushing it. And
if she's already banged you. She's already
it was one bang.
So you're just pushing after that, and then what?
And then see what happens after that. Judging
this. Think how awkward that eye contact. Think how awkward that eye contact is. She just banged you in your face. You've got water coming down your eyes, and you push it away like.
Yeah. No. I'm pushing it away.
Have you seen that meme of Lisa Simpson when she got the tears in her eyes? She's like. Have you seen that meme?
So you're just gonna push her straight away?
I think I'm gonna. I'll push it out of the way and then judge the situation from there. If she could. Because obviously she's not gonna punch you and then
one.
She's not gonna punch you and then she's just gonna stand there like, oh my god, he's pushed me, now we're not doing nothing. If she comes back at me and tries to fight me, then I'm fighting back because she's bigger than me anyway, so it's a fair fight.
And then Crispin knocks her out. And then everyone's going, "Why are you eating a girl for?" Christmas is gonna start sweating. No. Did you see it? Did you see it punch me? Everyone's like, nah. I just see you push it.
I was looking for my sister, and
your sister's looking like, Christmas, what have you done? Christmas like, nah, did no one see you hit me? And everyone's like, nah, you just pushed it and then banged her in the face.
Hang on, what would you do?
Well, if this girl fight, she's not gonna hit me. I'm dodging that shit straight up. Woo!
No, but you're saying if she hits me, because obviously if I can dodge, I'll dodge. But she hits you.
Can you dodge? How good can you dodge? Dodge.
Bro, you dodge.
Nah, for me, honestly, obviously, I have a strong policy because my second my second question's coming up. Which is what will lead into segue. I have a strong policy against, like, I don't like any violence towards girls. Don't like hitting them. Don't like pushing them. Don't like anything, like, at all. But if a girl can punch you hard enough in the face for you to go dazed, for you to feel it, like basically a lad punching in your face, then you're getting hit back. Facts. Like, just this because. Mad one. No. But honestly, anything else? Not anything else. I'm talking about this scenario, like pushing through it. Yeah, if she turned around and banged me in the face to the point where, like, I've gone back, like, the fuck, then yeah, it's straight up, like, I'll be like, what the hell are you doing? She comes at me again, she's getting banged straight up, like that. But I have a strict no hitting girls policy. Like,
yeah, we don't
condone violence towards girls.
We don't condone violence in general.
But the two scenarios is that if she hits you hard enough in the face where you've got to protect yourself, basically, if you've got to protect yourself.
Yeah, of course.
So, like, if a girl's slapping me in that, then nah, you ain't getting no scratching, no need. You just restrain. Everything's restrained.
Yeah.
But if a girl punches you in the face and then it's coming again, and you have to protect yourself. Like, you have to. It's unnatural. If she's hit you that hard in the face, you ain't restraining her normally. Do you know what I mean? Because she's gonna knock you out. Do you know what I mean? So it's you're saving your life. Second thing, and this is another point where I think I'd have to protect myself, or in this case, another person from a girl. What are you doing if a girl punches your sister? Like, but I mean, like, banging her out, like, punched her and then on top of her on the floor, like, bang, bang, bang.
Oh, on top of her.
Yeah.
Nah, she's getting killed.
Yeah.
Fully killed.
I mean, the thing is, I don't think I'd do, like, again, I don't think I'll try to put her to sleep and not to do that, but I'm definitely, like, picking it up and pushing her for a bit. Like, yeah, I think it's one of those things where, like, right now in a pod, I can say, oh yeah, I'll do this and that, but like, just thinking about it
in the situation
is enraging me. Like, just thinking about it, I feel like I would go nuts. But let's just say I wouldn't, but I think I would if I was in that situation, because I'd get mad.
I agree. Now I'm totally on it. Like, I think, yeah, because I seen something on Instagram and it was this comedian and he was saying, like, there's no reason to hit a woman, and he was like, there is, but you just don't do it. Like, and then he was making jokes, but, like, this is one thing you need to be honest about, and that's why I said, like, if a girl is banging out, like, I know if I seen a girl on top of my sister, like, punching her head in, and she's not doing anything back, you can say restrain, but it depends. Like again, if she's, I mean, like, punching her out, like, not a girl fight where you can restrain and separate them. Do you know what I mean?
Looks like that brain damage is happening right now.
I mean, punching her, like, bang, bang, bang. Then, bro, honestly, you're getting kicked in the head. Like, and that's not me saying I'm violent against girls. I'm probably the far opposite. Like, I do everything not. Like, I remember I seen some guy, like, ragging a girl random in the street, bro. I flew over so fast. Like, ragged this guy to the ground. Like, I hate it. It's one of my pet peeves. I hate any violence towards girls. But then it's like, if someone's doing that,
shining armor, aren't you, lad?
Nah, honestly, it's within my heart. Like, I hate it. Like, I actually hate it. The thought of it makes me sick. But if I see a girl on top of my sister, or if I see if a girl's coming at me, where, like, I'm gonna have to protect myself here, like, you have to. Like, nine times out of 10 you don't. Not trying to say women are weak either. Honestly, there's no winning in this conversation, but we're having it. But not trying to say women are weak either, but in terms of, like, if a girl's punching me that hard in the face, where I'm like, yo, she hits me for the third time, like, I am on the floor right now. Get me head. Then you gotta do, or run.
I suppose you could do that, but in the situation there, you're gonna want to hit back.
This leads, go on, sorry.
I was done.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, you are. What I was gonna say is this leads on to my next question. Okay, what is your point of, like, rage? I feel like I have a low boiling point. you get me? Like, I feel
Low
like,
as in
I get angry, like, way too easy.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I get you.
Like, because obviously the main ones, obviously, if you're out, because obviously my thinking was like, yeah, once clubs are open again, it's going to be a madness. It's like Paddy's night or Paddy's Day, or, you know, when there's a big boxing on that night or something. Like, I just feel like the energy within people is high, and like, you're in them scenarios and someone budges into you and like, oh, what you saying, mate? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that doesn't really. I have like, I can take a lot of shit. Like, it doesn't really affect me.
Like,
I can take a lot.
If it's towards me, I really don't care. Like, say if someone's chatting shit to me.
But if it's someone else, though.
But if it's one of my mates, then that's when I start getting pissed off.
Because for me, it's like, I'd never, like, last resort is fighting in town, because that's just 9 times out of 10 you end up getting deaded. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's never just a straight one-on-one, do you get me, or anything like that. But my point being is, like, yeah, what's your point of, like, and sometimes when fuck it, I'll say it. Like, it pisses me off sometimes, you know, when flipping white or Asian boys say bro, but like in a proper condescending way, like, oh, sorry, bro, like, I didn't mean that, bro. And it's just like, like, that winds me up so much.
I've never experienced this.
I don't know. No, I don't know what you. I hear it a lot, but I say bro a lot myself. Like,
it doesn't wind me up to the point of wanting to fight someone. It winds you up where it's like, stop calling me. Like, oh, when someone tries to save you, lad, and they're doing it condescendingly, lad. Condescending. Bro, when someone's like, oh, safe, bro. Ah.
I don't know.
I have a high boiling point, but there was this one time when we went on holiday, right? Everything was fine. Some lad was pissed, walked past us and was chatting shit to us, and I was fine with it. Didn't think nothing of him. He was pissed. It's sound. I'm a bit sober. Everyone's been in that situation. He got further down the road and then asked for my name. Not even my name. I was with Sid and Lou. You know, what's your name? Could have been fucking anyone. And I don't know what, but something snapped and I just ran over to him. Started kicking off on him. It was the weirdest fucking thing. Like, how can that offend you? It doesn't. The amount of shit he was saying to me.
Was that all he said? What's your name? And you was just
the amount of shit he was saying to us, right? I could have kicked off over that, but I was like, oh, whatever, it's cool. What's your name? And I went, I turned around and went, my name? You want to know my name?
Pedro, se cara cambiare io leo dinero. That's my name.
Started squaring up to him. The security guard at the hotel come over and split us up. Some other lads come and split us up. And I was walking back thinking, like, why though? Like, that wasn't even
my name.
Am I an idiot?
Nah, for me, I've not like, and I could go through anything. It wouldn't bother me too tough, like, especially because, like, I don't know, because when you go to events or like festivals, everyone's gonna be pushing past, standing on your foot. You just get used to it, and I just think there's no point. Like, I'm proper loving me when I go to festivals and stuff. Like, I make friends with everyone. Like, I can't, like, if someone, I've got a very low. I think mine is very low. Obviously, mine gets up if it's, say, like, I suppose, like, peds, like, when it's someone you proper care about and something's happening to them, you're just like, oh, you know what, like, this is kind of vexing me now, like, because what's the point?
I agree. Like, I think my boiling point's high, but in terms of actually fight or flight thing, like, I think it takes a lot to do that. I reckon it's mad when people pure beef over nothing. Like, I can't imagine used to, like, I can't even imagine yous beefing. Like, used to, like, just getting just out getting angry. But I can imagine, like, say if someone, can you imagine if someone was squaring up to Crispin? I reckon you'd switch, Pedro.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. Like, switch though.
Yeah.
That's when it gets.
I guess though it makes it, like, because I'm so, like, calm as well. Then it kind of looks like someone's squaring up to me and I'm not really retaliating, because I won't really, like, I'll be just like, what are you doing? Then it becomes one of those things where just like this, it from the outside it probably looks like I'm getting bullied, so then that's when everyone's just gonna be like, raw, don't do that to him, like, and then you both.
Yeah, not even. You see, he's like the little kid in the group, innit? So we've got to protect you.
So and I'm the oldest of you two as well.
I don't even mean bully. I just mean, like, if someone's, like, to the point where it's like, even when you're trying to diffuse the situation and they're just like, all up in your grill. I don't know. It depends. I'd like to see how Crispin would switch. I reckon Crispin, you get to the point of someone punching you in your face and you'd still just like try and calm the situation down. Nah, no violence.
But like
like you didn't mean to punch me. You were just trying to.
Nah, for me it depends. Like, because I feel like I can get angry, but I just don't like getting angry. So like
Crispin's the type to, like, when he gets angry, screams in a pillow, kicks his feet out.
I'm actually getting mad.
His ma turned his fucking internet off or something.
Yeah, he's gotta be in the right, because obviously if you know everyone's drunk as well and you're waved, like, everyone's drunk, so there's no point in getting mad over that situation, over anything that happens in town now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you take it out to town, because in town I wouldn't even want to beef because it's just long. But I'm saying like just say day to day, just like out and say shopping. Do you know what I mean? Oh, do you know what the worst would be, lad? The cinema, lad. The cinema.
I feel so awkward, when there's people beefing in the cinema.
Yeah, but lad,
it gets me, like, I just want to watch the film,
Yeah, it's horrible, lad, and you don't know whether to or not. You're there in the cinema, and then you've got a bunch of, I don't know, whoever, youths, kids, mans, whatever, just making noise, throwing popcorn and that. You're like, what? Do you know what I mean? And if it's a film you want to see, you're like, what do I do right now? Do you say?
And then you get some kid down at the bottom going, shut the fuck up, and then
shut
up, and you're like, this is fucking.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what? Honestly, what would you do? Would you just leave it? Just let them?
Nah, just sit there.
Yeah, just leave it, me.
Lad, I'm not gonna lie, so do I, but it pisses me off.
It
like,
gets so awkward.
Yeah, because it's like if you're trying to watch the film and these men are shouting and throwing, the only point you can is if they throw something and hit you, then you can say something.
Even that, because a lot of the times those kids are in big groups as well, so there's no point of even trying, because they're all riling up each other and stuff, and then you're just one person going, you shut up, and it's like, and then you've got to try and ban every single one, and there's just too many of them. There's
but that's why that's what we went Coldie's for, lad, so you can ban them all. Do you know what I mean? You've got that capability, bro.
You just need to unlock it, bro. It's
inside
lad, you.
Inside, lad, just ban everyone. Hey, what you talking to, you little Ketwig motherfucker? You can't even see the screen, lad. You're here looking like that. What? Say something.
Nah.
And you, bro, what are you saying, lad? You still got an Elmo Teddy? I know, because I was around that you was at your ma last night. What? Say something.
Nah, nowadays
still is that your girl still wearing the juicy trackie? Is she mad? You know what I mean? What she thinks she's off Little Britain? What? Come at me. Bro, I'd smoke everyone, fam. Little Britain.
Nah, for me nowadays, it's if you want to watch a film, just go to Everyman Cinema. Quiet, mature crowd.
Do you know who goes to Everyman Cinema? My nan.
It's a good theater. It's a good cinema.
It's sick. I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get waiters. No, I wasn't trying to diss. I was just saying.
He was trying to. I would not have that, honestly, if I was you.
Pat, have you been to the Everyman Cinema?
Like, on a real, I wouldn't have that.
Nah, he hasn't. Bro, they bring food to you. You don't even have to move. Fat bastard. You don't even have to move. What?
Do you not even have to move? No.
No.
That's mad, that,
Yeah. Straight to your mouth.
Straight to your mouth as well.
Your mouth.
That's mad, that, lad.